Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. I'm your host, Game Darius. Last we left off, we witnessed our village go up in literal flames, but not actually, because it was saved by the great fairy guy, and he made it so as all of it was spread across the land. I don't freaking know. And now we gotta go into the Divine Beast Cave in order to save our friends, family, and everything in between. Let's see, X is to attack. We can hold it in order to do a charge. We'll do a silly little shuffle while we're at it. Now, doing the charge seems to actually spend some weapon HP, so yeah. Can't use anything here. This requires a bone key. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Forgot how sensitive that camera is. Our first foe. What was target again? Nope. Nope. There it is. Circles charge. Yeah. First opponent taken care of. For those wondering, PlayStation 4's port is less of a port and more just straight up emulated. So there is actually very little difference between the two versions. Like, everything's wrong. Everything is incorrect. Yeah, that's the fence. So yeah, green blips on the map indicates Atla. Any brown blips on the map indicate that there is a treasure chest. Red blips are enemies, obviously. Now we got a map. Map will make it so as we can see pretty much everything on the map. Ooh, a second repair powder. Awesome. So I can go a little bit longer down here. Some cheese! That will heal me. And one last chest. Ah, the bone key. We need this to make actual progress. So we're gonna do just that. Now, alright, there's a lot of other things here too. Underneath the weapon HP bar there is a blue bar. That indicates the weapon's experience points. Once that reaches to full, then we are able to level it up to a maximum, I want to say, 5? Maybe more. Possibly more. Yeah, the last hit of your combo will always do the most damage. Which is good to know. River. Nice to have a little bit of a river by our side, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, was there anything else here? Oh. Now, I do kind of akin this game. Oh, grab it. I do kind of akin this game to a mystery dungeon-esque game because every single time you enter a dungeon, it is random. The layout is random, the enemies are random, the treasure is random. Specifically from a little bit of a pool. Oh crap. Oh crap. I better heal. And just click and drag this onto you. And that. That was not good. Oh, frick you. Goddamn bats. Ooh, holy. Alright, so here's where some good stuff can really start happening. See, on your weapons, you can just equip them, or you can customize them. In this case, since we picked up Holy, it will raise our Holy attribute, which we can set it up so as, you know, if a enemy is weak against a particular attribute, then it will, you know, be helpful to have Holy activated as opposed to Wind. There's also Anti, which is pretty much versus certain type of beasts. But here's the thing, is that Anti is just constant. It's passive. You don't need to set it up for a particular enemy whatsoever. which is awesome. And you can quick set the attribute, and you can repair. I typically risk it when it comes to repairing, usually lasting until the final, like, 5 HP of a weapon. Because I'm not smart. A magical crystal will reveal everything that's on the map. Ah, holy gem. That acts as a projectile weapon that you can simply throw. We got a lamp. Great, we got a river and a lamp. Good start. Let's see, I think there's going to be quite a few enemies here. Yeah, see, I did more damage to him that time because they are skeletons, and skeletons are weak to holy. Woo! We can now leave, but I don't want to. I want to finish off these final enemies, and because the ABS, or ability, whatever it's called, I call it experience, is full, we can upgrade the weapon. And that will make it slightly more powerful, but it will not restore weapon HP, sadly enough. So I gotta... If the next couple of enemies suck, I'll use it. Until then, you're gonna get annoying. Blip, blip, blip. Oh, my house. Road probably goes to nowhere. And anything else of value? Macho. Macho is one of the residents here. Oh, so these are random little tiles. They can do anything from berserk you to weaken you to really damage your weapon. In this case, it pumped me with energy, so now I do a lot more damage. But before I do anything, I'm thirsty. Whoa, hello. Haha, that was a dasher. I was a little bit worried about that for a second. Alright, now we'll repair the weapon. And we'll finish off the 3 foes here and get the final bit of Atlas. Let's take on this dasher. Awesome. Awesome. That pump couldn't have come at a better time. And Macho's house. Oh, cool. So this is a thing that leads off to a secret area if you have the right thing. Every single map has one. In this case, this leads off to like a, you know, mine section with lots of gemstones and whatnot. The caveat is that it is really hard. Like, significantly harder than your current place is. So you'll probably want to actually consider not going. Because the area does more damage, the area, while also providing a lot more experience points, just hurts. Takes a lot of somewhat tactical skill in order to get through it. And now with Dragon's Crest, we can head down. We'll go to the next floor. Why not? Is there going to be plotting? There's a cat. Well, alright then. Basement 2. Kind of hoping that I can find, stuff. Yeah, without being pumped, dashers take 4 hits, which is an additional 2 weapon energy. Which can suck. Ice gem. Oh, hello. Awesome. This is Yamash. They too are a, like, ghostly sort of energy. but they also drop a lot more weapon HP than most of the other enemies. Stand-in powder, which is useless until we get someone who can stand in for us. Great. So we're going to customize. Alright, here's the thing about customization too. This blue spot, you can place a synth sphere, which a synth sphere is when you've upped a weapon to, I think, +5 and then break it down so that you can move its attributes over to another weapon, which is extremely nice. And sometimes there's other slots where it's like, oh, +2 from anything you put into this thing. It's like, oh, cool. Those you typically want to save for the big time gemstones, like gemstones. Bench, cool. You know, Dasher and Dasher and Dasher and Dasher. I probably want to leave after this floor, seeing as my health is a little bit. It is, unless, of course, I can find a fountain or spring. Yeah, there's fountains and springs in this game, which make it so as you replenish your HP and... Ooh, hello. Replenish your HP and your water supply, which is fantastical. The only downside is having to find it. Macho. Oh, hello. Two Atla right next to one another. Wheel. And the Annex Room. Annex Room? Is that how you say it? I feel like I'm saying something inappropriate. Map. Oh, map reveals that there is one on the other side. Alright, I'm gonna hit that first. Getting thirsty. Now, there's a lot of other really useful items which I really certainly wish I had right now. Like, there's a weapon called the Dragon's Feather, which makes it so as you effectively dash and move twice as fast as possible. It does eventually break after you use it for too long. But other than that, that's about it. Kind of sucks that the fountain is literally the other direction I did not go. Dasher. Look, Dasher, I really don't have the time or the HP. Cool, the dagger's ABS is full. Whew. Now, technically, you could just stand in the water for all eternity and not worry about it. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Yes. And then repair. Nice. Able to do as much damage as I need to slay the Dashers. Awesome. Cabin. Let's see. More precious loot. Ow. Man. Not even all that much left in this dungeon either. Oh well. Small windmill. Now, once you collect the Atla of a particular area, you don't need to collect it again. And none more respawn for particular dungeon layers, so once you collect all 8 for, say, the first floor, that's all 8 that you need to find for the first floor. Ooh. I hit that skeleton on the backswing. Awesome. Now, let's see. All we got is the Atla over there, and that one enemy, and this dungeon is clear. Really do wish that I had a dragon's feather. Makes backtracking a little bit less of a pain in the arse. But yeah, I'll definitely leave here once I've got the ability to, i.e. I go up to the next floor and say, hey, I want to leave. Because I should restock on stuff. There is a store later on in the game, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Nice. And barbells. Do I even have Macho and Camacho's house? I don't think I do. In which case, I'm just going to leave and make sure that I have more supplies. Supplies are good. Darkness. Eh? Seems like you finally came back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as I promised. The pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand, where the power of Atlamelia resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atlamelia will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the Earth to its original form. That's your mission, as the one who was granted the power of Atlamelia. Now, let us move on. Let's make it a bit technical. If you want to place buildings, etc., press the select button while walking and go to edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Manual. It's a guide for using Atlamelia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it carefully. Okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. So long! Enjoy, have the responsibility of saving the world. Thanks, old man. Now, we can also use this to do a slight little bit of cheatiness in that we can use it instead of walking. Which, when Norune Village is, you know, all full and proper and whatnot, can get a little bit tedious trying to walk around buildings and the like. Now our only hope is Dran. Dran's always watched over us. I'm sure Dran has watched us this time too, and will help us. But really, this time even Dran's windmill, where Dran's magic power dwells, is destroyed. This looks like no easy task. I'll put some items you'll be needing in your bag. Be careful, okay? Let's see. Now, one of the sucky things about this game, and I do mean that it kind of sucks, is that when you come back, there is a chance that there will be items spread about houses and just around the place. Which sucks because you might, unless you know specifically where things are going to be, it is going to be a pain in the ass to find all of them. So for the moment, we're going to place Macho's house. And reappear over here. And get some supplies. Any supplies? Supplies? I like supplies. Supplies, brother. Nope. No supplies. You can be granted supplies by people that you've assisted and saved and all that fun stuff as well. To the menu. So, for example, Macho and Macho can be placed at their house. And then they will appear. Tasty water. And then they will appear. Thank you, Darius. Say, what happened on the day of the festival anyway? I remember a light flashed from the sky, and that house has disappeared, and after that I don't remember a thing. So, how should I rebuild the place? I'd like the house to be the same place where I don't have to go far for a good workout. I'll give you something, but I'll keep it secret for now. The hint is rock-breaking strength. A fence and a lamp would be nice. We had stuff any decent person would have, you know? Yeah, you didn't ask the residents of their house how they wanted it to be rebuilt and all that fun stuff, and, you know, just generally be helpful in helping them. Hey, Darius, I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. Hello. See my big bro, tell him you didn't see me, okay? I'm counting on you. Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? That you should ask my big bro. Look, don't forget to expand my room. And the barbell. Put that outside. Yep, Macho and Macho. Which is a little bit funny because the prefix or suffix of ko in Japanese means small, yet in this indication, Macho is actually the big brother. Just, you know, fun. Now, we can move the houses. If I recall correctly, really, Macho's house wants to be placed closer to the dungeon, because they like fighting. And then we can now assemble their place if we have the right tools, like the expansion slot for the annex room, a barbell. There we go. Then we get an event. Look at it. Actually looks like a house now. Daytime passing might be one of the more annoying things to me, simply because I'll be walking and then the NPC will be right there, and then they'll disappear because time shift. Makes sense, it's just annoying. Whoa, Darius, you've done it. Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. Stonebreaker. Hey, that's mine. Hey, bro. What do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. I should kick you in the nards. I can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. Always hated that mentality. Nothing around the place? Darn it. There can also be stuff inside the houses, which, again, really adds to helping with discovering the world and whatnot, but it can be a little bit annoying when all you just want is some more tasty water and the game won't give you any. It's finished. What? You aren't satisfied with that? My big bro was what my big bro gave you as a reward? I mean, it's nice. Might still be a while until I face the stone enemies. A long 1,000-year stare into the nothingness, because I know that's not in fact the case. So yeah, this will increase my stone or anti-rock ability by a whole 3 points. Joy of joys. But I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we're going to delve back into the dungeon of the Divine Beast Cave and see if there's, you know, more people to save and all that fun stuff. Of course there's more people to save. We've got an entire village to save. Stretchy stretch. So, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I will be enjoying playing it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.